Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to the new American Horror Stories episode. It came out yesterday and yesterday was my birthday. So yeah, it's kind of a birthday episode even though I didn't watch it on my birthday. So yeah, last week's episode, I still have a bit of mixed feelings about that. I think it was better than the Drive episode. Well, honestly, I think all the episodes are good up to the end, and then in the end it's always ruined in some way. But with the previous episode, I gotta say, a few days after I kind of kept thinking about it, and mostly that means that it is kind of good. So it kind of had an impact on me, as in I think it was an interesting and good episode and kind of a good way to show, even though it's not like, of course, real, it's still a good way to show how it kind of was back then. Like how people only listened to the church, how they didn't believe women with science and stuff like that. The thing that just kind of threw me off was the ending, and that was when everyone just got killed for no reason. And I know that's like a regular slasher horror movie thing, but to be fair, I didn't really see this episode as that. I was like, it's kind of a good story, and then you ruin it by doing that. I heard a lot of people who just hated the episode. I heard a lot of people who loved the episode and who also said that they thought the ending was really good. I think there's just a lot of different opinions about it, and that's fine, of course. That put aside, I just wanted to say that because in my last reaction I kind of seemed a little negative. I also put that in the comments, even though I think the episode was quite good, but not the ending. So that. But this episode, it's called Bloody Mary, I believe. I have an idea where it's going, but of course you never know for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch it. And before I start, I want to tell you that it is possible to get early access and uncut reactions on my Patreon, so you can see my full reaction to this episode. The link is in the description, so check that out if you're interested. And then now I'm going to react to this.
Then you say her name 30 times.
Yeah, okay, exactly where I thought it was going.
Bloody Mary, like Bloody Mary. Why anybody call him Bloody Mary?
Okay.
Girl,
Was that like a flashback past thing?
So can Bloody Mary help me get back with River?
I don't think you'll be into a girl with scratched out eyes. Anything you wouldn't do for a boy?
Don't be so judgy. You know, maybe Bloody Mary can help me out to find my boyfriend. Ooh. That is so dumb.
Imagine calling Bloody Mary for a guy.
Aw, really? See, I told you not to bring her.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I mean, just go on with it, and then she will be the only one who survives if you're so stubborn.
Always scared of something.
Okay, do it.
Take it down.
Kind of toxic if you
never
like
know.
talk
If
someone
she turns out to
into
be
that.
Bloody Mary might be some
If
kind of
she
freak.
doesn't want it.
It's on. We're gonna do ours out here. I'll be in another room. Don't need y'all eavesdropping on my amazing future.
Really?
Hey.
Honestly, I would never do this, even not for fun, because the thing is, it's not real, of course. But it's either like you're gonna look like a fool, or you're gonna get your eyes scratched out. So what do you get from it?
Bloody Mary.
Oh damn.
To crave knowledge is truly a noble thing. If you obey me, you shall have what you wish.
Oh, okay.
What? What happened?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Bloody Mary spoke to me. I didn't imagine that.
She spoke. What did she say to you?
She said if I accuse my guidance counselor of molesting and raping me, that he'll get fired and I'll get a full ride to Yale.
She'll be paralyzed, but I'll be cheer captain.
What did she
What the
promise
fuck?
me?
Steal his girlfriend's nudes and put them on the internet.
Oh, this is fucked.
I told Bloody Mary that I wanted to be rich. She told me that if I wanted the money, that I loved her. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Maybe it's one of those mirror hallucination things.
Yeah, and all of them have it.
Long enough.
Apparitions.
What, the same one? All of us? Really?
So now, of course, they have to do what she says, otherwise their eyes will get scratched out.
We'll be in our room.
Fuck you will. I deserve a night to myself.
Damn.
Y'all almost grown. Get out of my house right now.
Jeez, what a shitty mom. Oh Ew. Oh. I'm not even watching at night this time, but that still like gave me kind of chills. Like, oh. Ooh, this intro though. It's cool.
Why are you dressed up for Spirit Week? Unacceptable. Oh, damn, that was today. Sorry. Get your shit together, Lawrence. Might not be a bad idea to drop that one.
Her reflections aren't real though. Oh, they're as real as you and me. Maybe more so. Mirrors were portals to other worlds, essential gateways between humans and gods.
Well, what a coincidence that they learn about that today.
Well, reflection is just the
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
You all made
Bloody Mary is slaying though.
Anna being in a wheelchair is better than me being dead. Wait. There was this summer party. She wasn't invited to. Every person that was there, one by one, either died or ended up in the psych ward. I'll figure it out. I'll always do. Okay?
But like the girl who asked for money, I think she has to hurt the sister or something. Because she said, I'm not gonna do it, and then she didn't want to tell it.
I'm on your side. You know that, right? Younger.
Oh shit, she's gonna see her, right? No, okay.
I mean, River.
So very funny.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Homework.
You okay?
Sorry, but that acting got me cringing.
Lena!
Panic lady.
Go!
Throw her off the fucking pyramid.
You can put your life in Lisa's hands if you want, but I won't.
Oh shit.
Lena's gonna paralyze Anna. Stop her.
Is this stopping her? Just sitting there and watching?
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got this, Lena!
Yeah, I couldn't do that as well. That goes way too far.
I know you think it's your fault that I'm in this, but I stood in front of that mirror and I said those words, and I have to pay the price. Good care of me.
They literally
And I'm so
manipulated you into
This
doing
time,
it though.
I forced you to do something that you didn't want to do. You're innocently wrong, Blue.
Ew. Ew.
Come tomorrow midnight. I want it done.
Maggie, what the hell? She's dead.
Oh. Oh my god.
The cops think some homeless guy followed her, tried to rob her or something. How do we know for sure it was Bloody Mary?
Her eyes were
clawed out.
yeah.
See that?
Wait, was the girl who died who... Yeah, that was the one who didn't do the... drop the girl. Okay, I think they just have to do it, but... I feel like the task from the older sister is to hurt the younger sister, so... I think she would rather die than do that.
She was way more bitch than witch. Enslaved people would get to her house. She'd welcome them in, give them a hot meal. We assumed she had help.
Safe. Come on out.
Getting sold back is one of the best things that could happen to you.
Is the woman who helps her Bloody Mary? Or maybe she becomes...
The inhumane ways she would torture them. Everyone thought that had to be supernatural. At some point, Margaret Worth captured the wrong one. Her body was found in that cabin, violently stabbed.
Wait for Kristen's pictures to download them.
I know you're scared. There's no coming back from this. If you do this, you'll be
I mean, there's
destroyed.
also no coming back from that.
It's either her or me.
But it's also, it is your choice to call Bloody Mary, so... I'm kind of like live with the consequences.
Look,
But I get that you don't want to get your eye scratched out.
I don't want to end up like Lena.
I get that. I honestly think uploading those pictures is the it's still really fucked up and bad, but I think it's the least worst thing, like out of all the things. Dropping a girl from a pyramid, making her paralyzed, that is way more fucked. And accusing that teacher of rape. I don't know if the thing with the hand was like really true or if that wasn't an imagination, but that could also really ruin someone. But yeah, nudes too, of course. It's all fucked up.
You wish you never had us?
Never waste time wishing.
The fuck is wrong with that woman?
Then I'll towards cabin so I can cut a bitch.
The Osage chieftain in the 1700s.
That is so fascinating.
Despair, greed, they were the ones actually civilized.
This has been so helpful. Thank you for your service.
Maggie, come on, open the door.
She's coming with us.
If she's not dead already. Yeah, she dead. Or she's already going crazy. But every time they like almost do what they had to do and then they decide not to, then they get killed. So I think that's when they decided to not do it, and then she's coming for you. Or if you don't do it by the end of the day, of course. I kind of feel like they're gonna die as well. And like, even though that was a bad ending in the previous episode, I think if they die here too, depends in what way, of course, it might be stronger. As in, you call Bloody Mary, live with the consequences. I think maybe just one of them is gonna make it, maybe. I don't know, I'm just having all these theories in my head right now, but I actually don't know anything.
I think we're getting close.
You think?
Can't get rid of her for days, and now she's out? I guess we have to call her.
Oh, really? I honestly think she knows exactly what you're doing.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary!
Did you bring everything?
What are you talking about? Yes, I have it all.
What?
Please. Bloody Mary promised me the world.
I only ask for you to bring me a few simple things.
What are those, the eyes?
I needed my dagger and the blood of three innocents.
Oh.
Bloody Mary didn't kill me that night.
And she's gonna be the next victim? What the fuck?
That's what you had to do. Lena, Maggie, and me. You have to forget.
That's your sister!
It's not about money. Then what is it about? Bianca?
What the hell?
Bianca!
I knew there had to be some kind of plot twist, but I honestly did not see this coming.
I told you I'll be so powerful. No one could ever hurt me or touch me again. All I have to do is set her free.
Bro, I don't think you want that. What the hell? Okay, but she's not dead.
I'm so sorry, but you're the last one.
Oh! But now she's still gonna die because that was not her task.
You're gonna kill me.
Bloody Mary does not kill. I simply reflect truth, truly in their souls.
Oh.
You chose not to do what I said. And when I was mortal, I did kill once.
Yeah, the woman.
This is my prison.
Yeah.
My boy, stay with me! I called on the goddess to give me justice.
Damn!
That child was living in deception and lie. Instead, I killed her in passion and vengeance. I could not bring that poison with me to meet the ancestors. So Mommy Water created a place for me to live.
Kill my sister.
You did what
Yeah,
you
I
had to do in
mean,
order
you
to
had no
survive.
choice. I also feel like it's really hard in her place now because people might think she was the one who did it. Because she's the only one left now. Or is she gonna be the new Bloody Mary now?
You set me free. What the fuck? Now you will be the new guardian of truth. The new Bloody Mary.
No. No, stop, come back. Let me out, stop.
What the fuck? And then you'll hear that forever because people keep doing that. Because they're fucking stupid. Okay, not a bad episode, I think. Because it had a lot of like twists that I really didn't see coming. And to be fair, when I started the episode, I was like, okay, it's called Bloody Mary, so I'm quite sure it's gonna be another friend group who's gonna be stupid again and who's gonna be like, oh, let's call Bloody Mary because that's so much fun. That's always how these Bloody Mary episodes or movies start. So at first I was like, okay, I feel like I know exactly what we're gonna see, but also because it's American Horror Stories, I don't. So I think what I mostly liked is that the whole episode they made us believe that Bloody Mary was actually the one who was killing the people. But it was just her who was driving them crazy. Like, because of her, they started turning on each other. And if the older sister hadn't gone crazy, then none of this would have happened. I mean, they probably would have gone crazy, all of them, because they kept seeing her and they also would have ended up in a psych ward, maybe. But they would be alive. Yeah, I just think they would have kept seeing her, and then I'm like, what kind of life would that be? But now I'm also thinking, like, if she had never given the blood in the end, would she have just lived then, or would she have lived and kept seeing her too her entire life? I think the second thing, because they also told about the party and that the mom never went there, but all of the other people, they either died or went crazy. So I think a lot of them just killed each other, and the ones who weren't involved in that, they just got crazy because they kept seeing her. I think it was a cool twist to a Bloody Mary story. I'm quite curious what the people think about this episode. I chose to not read like any ratings before starting this one. Yeah, because I felt like, because I did that with Drive and Milkmaids, I already felt like, okay, I can't expect too much of this, and then I'm like, I don't know, I'm already like looking for bad things. So now I decided to not do that. And I see up to now this episode has a 6.8, which is higher than Drive and Milkmaids, but it's like below Dollhouse and Aura. I think I agree with that. I think this one was way stronger than the last two. Even though in the last one I just really loved like the relationship between the girls because they were kind of cute together. But yeah, beside that, the episode was really gross. But to be fair, I think this episode was stronger than the last two. So basically in the end, it's just a story about greed, I think. That you would even sacrifice your loved ones for the things you want. I mean, everyone was they were on the verge of doing what they had to do. And I think the only one who didn't was the little sister. I mean, you saw her thinking about it, but she was never like in this moment where she was like, okay, I'm gonna do it now. And the other two were. And I was like, okay, so every time they almost do it and then decide not to do it, then they die. But it was just the older sister who killed them. I don't know, at some point I was like, okay, but I feel like she raised the little sister, so it was also kind of weird to me that she would just kill her. But on the other hand, I was also thinking like, okay, they have been raised in a really toxic environment. I mean, the mom was just fucking shit. And I think you're in a situation like that, I think you're mostly vulnerable to like things like this. And I think it was just really easy for Bloody Mary to manipulate her, because she had such a tough life. I'm still thinking like, would she really have killed the sister, because the sister seemed like the most important thing to her. But yeah, I think I can't believe that Bloody Mary would have manipulated her so far into actually doing that. So yeah, I think it was a good episode. Like I said, it wasn't as good as the Dollhouse and Aura. I think these two are still my favorites, and I think Dollhouse is by far my favorite of this season. But still, it was a decent episode and I enjoyed it. To be fair, it was just a really regular episode until the plot twist started happening. But I feel like that's a thing they're doing a lot this season. Every episode has this kind of plot twist. I really like plot twists, so that's nice. I think this one was really good because I actually didn't see it coming. Because I feel like in the Drive episode it was really predictable, but here I just really didn't see it coming that the sister was actually the evil one who was killing everyone. So like I said, a decent episode. I enjoyed it. I also really enjoyed the backstory because that's also a thing. They do a lot of adaptations of Bloody Mary, but mostly the backstory of Bloody Mary is always different. And I think that's what makes it different than like the other versions. And I think they also handled that well here. So yeah, that was my reaction, I think. So like I said, if you want to see it uncut, check out my Patreon. The link is in the description. Did you like my reaction? Then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I really hope to see you next week. Bye!